Adrian Smith isn't God. He just plays one in the Middle East. Smith, designer of the Trump Tower in Chicago and Shanghai's Jin Mao Tower, is today shaping Dubai. Smith designed the Burj Dubai, soon to be the world's tallest building and the very symbol of this Arab Emirate's brash and sudden emergence.
It is the focal point not only for this area, but also for a larger context. So it becomes the landmark for Dubai. Every architect gets a feeling of exhilaration when they start to see something that they've drawn get built at full scale. You know, and sometimes it's, oh my God, you know. Get the ivy out, you know. Yeah. Or, boy, I wish I'd done it this way instead of that way. The one thing that I am constantly surprised about, I guess, is how tall it is. You know, it's only here right now, but it feels like, you know, you mean there's another 40 stories to go? You know, how can that be, you know?
Smith's Chicago firm has made the Gulf a second home. 80% of its business comes from the region, including 4 new towers in Dubai, all slated to be over 100 stories. To woo power-broking sheikhs, Smith and his 2 partners, Gordon Gill and Robert Forrest, spend 2 weeks a month in the Middle East.
We're doing these projects on the basis of a loose series of guidelines, and so there have been ultimate freedom, and we can use our imagination on these buildings to the fullest extent. So how awesome is that?
Smith may be giving Dubai a new skyline, but in return, the Emirate has given him a second career. He spent nearly 4 decades at Skidmore, Owings & Merrill, the iconic firm behind Chicago's Sears Tower and the John Hancock Building. Since co-founding Smith Gill in late 2006, his firm is off to a profitable start. Revenue was $5 million in its first year. That number will significantly top $7 million this year, and the firm is planning to quadruple staff to 200.
The second year, we have our backlog has skyrocketed, and we're getting advance payments in, and we should have an unbelievable year this next year. If everything that we think we have now comes to fruition, it'll be outstanding.
A recent win, designing the headquarters complex for Masdar City, a $22 billion project in Abu Dhabi, underscores the firm's emphasis on sustainable design.
The bigger idea here is that this building in particular really represents the philosophy of how we practice. You know, we have designed buildings in the past that are zero energy or towards zero energy and highly sustainable, but now we have an opportunity with a client to do this project, and this will be one of the world's first mixed-use positive energy buildings.
But for Smith, it all comes down to what the ancient Roman architect Vitruvius had to say about this godlike art form.
Architecture is 3 things. It's firmness, commodity, and delight. And the delight aspect is the artistic aspect. The commodity is the functional aspect of it. And the firmness is the durability, the ability to build something that will last.